A short dissertation on the morality of your subconscious and how it shapes the way that you dress outwardly by Keikes Kolchak Reichen. Your subconscious dictates a lot of how you are perceived by others because it is something that you're not actively thinking into doing, like how the way you walk, the way you breathe, the way that you say hello to someone. But most importantly, in today's society, and as ever, well, technically it has always been this way, but it's more so today that we have smartphones and everything that we're just posting ourselves to other people to see that in 30 years ago that they wouldn't even know that we exist. Continuing, the way that we express ourselves to other people and how we're perceived by them is largely determined by our subconscious, our personality, our ego. Carl Jung has has named and defined the concepts of the masks. The ones that you show to society, the one that you show to society, the one that you show to your close friends, and the one that you only show to yourself. I also believe that there is a fourth mask, one that you don't even show yourself, but that is your true self. You could even call it maskless, because it is how you subconsciously behave, think, and act. It is as natural as how you breathe. So it will be no surprise that those people in society that have a lower value morally will decide to dress in a more unfashionable and non good, in a really, okay, I'm just going to drop the ball here. In a really trash, they dress in a really trashy way. Yeah, no surprise, the dregs of society do not care about how they are perceived by others, at least subconsciously. No, shit, hold on. They do not care consciously about what other people think, but their subconscious betray their intentions by alarming to anyone with a brain cell that the guy that wears clothes that probably belong to a hobo probably isn't that good of a guy to hang out with than someone that dresses like a normal individual. You know, a plain shirt, some jeans, a good shoe, and yeah, like that is the average normal. Someone that dresses more fancily, that has clothes specifically designed by them that they intend on buying and wearing them for a long time, and not have to throw it out every 10 years or so. These people are subconsciously projecting their more aristocratic values, and other people perceive them as such. Now, it should be no surprise after you grasp this concept that women that dress as if they were a 1970s slut are more likely to be a low value female. One that, uh, well, in my definition of low value female, is one that is not able to be a good mother to your children. Well, at least that is my definition. It is a woman that cannot fulfill its spiritual purpose of creating, educating, taking care of the next generation. Because for millions and billions of years, that was the task that nature gave upon the female human. And before you go and say, oh my god, he said female instead of woman, it is a scientific term. And as I am speaking on an evolutionary scientific manner, it is the more proper term to use than female or bitch or whore. Yeah, okay, we already got that over with. Let's go to the next part. Oh shit, I forgot what it was. Fuck. Um, oh yeah. Meanwhile, the spiritual, whole purpose of man has generally been to be the provider and defender of the home. Well, I mean, that was until the agricultural revolution. Then its job was to protect its offspring and generate and be able to tender to the fields. This was also the job of young men and women, but then when a woman married a man, her job was to take care of the kids. And so a low value female is one that is not able to successfully accomplish her task of educating her offspring in a manner that will create normal citizens, people that actually work to the community and contribute to it. Hold on, I'm thinking of what I'm saying next because I'm just freestyling this, and I'm already too late to just. Oh yeah, I can't pause. I forgot about that. Okay, so where I was going after the tangent was examples of low value female. I think that we all agree that someone whose main occupation is pleasuring another being to fulfill the carnal desires of one instead of. Oh shit, I forget how they said the other part. It was just French art. Someone whose main occupation is being a whore is generally not a good mother because, well, number one, time that she has. Number two, her not having the morals to be a good woman because if she's selling herself out on the streets, then it is normal to assume that she doesn't have all that much moral fiber because if she had, she would be saying to herself, wait, why the hell am I doing this? Do I even have to dissertate on that? Like, people from, like, not even a lot of time, like 10 years ago, this wasn't oh no, wait a minute, we're in the 2020s. 20 years ago, oh, it was normal as, looking up the sky at 12 o'clock and saying, wow, the sky's blue, that wars do not have a good morality sense. Alright, where was it going over there? Actually, gonna need to pause. So going back to what I've said at the start of this video, the way that you dress outwardly reflects the way that you subconsciously behave. So the women that have low social value to the collective tend to dress more like, um, okay, I've kind of fucked myself up on the grammatics in here, so forget that I've said the other thing and just focus on what I'm going to say now. Women that dress in revealing clothing, such as tank tops, short skirts, mini shorts, whatever. You know the thing. The tan blonde girl stereotype, the way that they dress and such. This type of woman is not worth the time of day of you as a man, you as a woman searching for an actual friend or someone to listen to, and you as part of the collective humanity. And therefore, their opinions should be disregarded. But in today's day and age, it is like, oh my god, you cannot judge the people by how they dress. Like, no, of course we can, because the way that they dress is dictated by their subconsciousness. And this was the whole fucking reason that I decided to make this whole rant. Yeah, this is not a dissertation, this is a rant. And you can see by the way that I changed from a proper British accent into just a normal American one. Because it is what it is. It's a rant. It's a complaint against this disgusting society that has corrupted not just the West as a whole, but the whole world. Neoliberalism is a fucking sham. Oh, so you're a Marxist? No, I am. I am a reactionary. I am a theocrat. Fuck, I don't know how to say this in English. Fuck it, with ball. An absolutist monarchist. Fuck it, we're just gonna go with that. An absolute monarchist. And yeah. I oppose liberalism in all of its ways and form because I reject the core ideals of the French Revolution. That is, that men are supposedly born with rights granted by, well, now that they destroyed the whole religious fundamentals for it, they can take God, the goddamn liberals. By liberal, I mean anyone that believes in the ideals of the French Revolution, that men are somehow born with the right of freedom, the pursuit of happiness, and equality. No, you're not. Rights, that is not a right. Rights are some right in its form that they're trying to describe it are just grants from the government. It is basically just something that the government says, hey, I'm giving this to you, but it doesn't say in, no, hold on, but it says on the fine print that, they can take it back at any time that they so wish because they are the sovereign, they are the government. That is the underlying thing, because rights as a concession can be taken at any time. Meanwhile, rights is something that you're inherently born with, as in, if you were stranded in a deserted isle and you had to decide, well, can I have this? Is, well, then it's a right. Well, you have a right to defend yourself. Because, if you're out there on a desert isle, nothing's going to stop you from defending yourself. You do not have the right to, however, free education, because how the fuck are you going to get free education in a fucking deserted island? Yeah, it has been a big ass tangent, so too long didn't watch. The way that people subconsciously think dictates how they dress, and the liberal revolution of the Frenchies was a fucking mistake created by a new class of elites that they then disguised as somehow a peasant revolution, even though peasant revolutions always get crushed, and the only thing that actually happens is just elite change. This has been the pilot episode of the ReichCast by Keikes Kolchak Reichen.